This Squirtle. The Squirtle's amazing. Squirtle, do you want to say something? Hello everyone, I'm Charlie, and welcome to my channel. This video, I'm basically just gonna summarize my January, I guess, and recap it. I'm basically gonna tell you like all the movies I watched, all the books I read, all the games I played, the stuff I bought, etc. Things like that. And like any lessons or anything that I learned like throughout the month. I love to like log everything. I've been logging everything before, so I guess these videos are kind of like a visual log of sorts, I guess you could call them. And basically, you could just use them as like whatever you would like motivation, I guess, or maybe inspiration. Let's say, or recommendations. Like let's say you wanna watch a movie or read a book or something. Maybe you can get it off of these videos, and I'll let you know if I enjoyed them and my thoughts on them. So to start off with movies, I actually watched a lot of movies this month. A big goal for my 2023 year is to watch a lot more movies. For example, like I said earlier, I love to log everything. And in December, I only got to like watch one movie. So gladly, I put in more effort in, I took more time out to watch some more movies. And I did. And this month I actually got to watch 5 movies. So pretty proud of myself about that. So the first movie that I watched actually this month, which I guess is equivalent to this year, since it's the first month of the year, but was Crazy Rich Asians, and I really did enjoy it. I've been told a while like to watch it. My girlfriend and I finally got the time to watch it this month, and I really liked it. Off the top of my head, my favorite scene is probably one of the later ones, like the one where they're playing the game. I don't know what's the game called. Sorry about that. But it's like the game they play in like the elder house with the main character and like the potential mother-in-law, I guess you can call her. And I love just like the representation of the whole scene, basically like the way that the argument, I guess you can call them, or like the debate being held compares to the game like that they're playing, and how one may think that they're winning the game, like one character thinks they're winning the game, but then the other one surprises them at the end. And yeah, I just love how that resembles. I also love the speech she gives out, the main character. Very, I feel like one could really relate to it, even like very subconsciously though. Like maybe I feel like everyone has felt like they've been in that spot, but they never really thought about it. Like they never really acknowledged it, at least. So really like the movie. I love like the scenery. I know that the movie shows a lot of like different places of the world, and I just love the scenery, just like the ambiance, I guess, that the movie gives out. And that was the first movie that I watched. The second movie that I watched was actually Knives Out, the first part, and I love the film as well. I really like murder mysteries. I love how they get you guessing and make you like question yourself, make you question like certain characters. And for sure, I was caught off guard. Like I did not think the person who it was. So I was very caught off guard, and I really like the something I noticed. I don't know if it's like if it was common or whatnot, but like the color. I don't know why. The closest thing I can compare it to, which I don't know if it's a good comparison at all, but Twilight. I feel like the colors, at least the filter that was used, really looked like the Twilight one in certain. I feel like the Twilight one's a little more pale, at least the first one, like the first Twilight, the only one I watched. But in Knives Out, it was very, I feel like very greenish, or like very grainish as well. Greenish and grainish. That sounds like the same word, but whatever. It looked like very, but I liked it. I'm not critiquing it in any type of way. I actually love that feel, and that kind of gives it like a realness. At least that's how I feel. Like it gives it some type of vintage, but also like real look. I don't know. Maybe maybe that's just me, but yeah, I love the way it symbolizes things too. I really like that. And yeah, great film. I really liked the first part, and then the third movie, funny enough, that I watched was the second part. Was the like a glass onion, the a Knives Out, a glass onion, and I liked it as well. I preferred the first one, to be honest. I feel like it was a little bit more real, quote unquote. Like it was very, like, you know, a lot. I feel like a lot more people could relate to that one. Even though what I really like about the Glass Onion, to be honest, was the how it, like, the setting, like how it took place in like 2020, and we all know that year, and I felt like it gave a lot of, like, a lot of people could relate to what was happening in the film. And yeah, I really liked it though. It, like, not to knock it off, like I know I said that I like the first one more, but I still enjoyed the second one also, kind of with the same element of the first one. I did not expect it to be who it was. A little bit more though, like I feel like my guess was a little bit better in the second one than the first one. But yeah, I really liked the movie as well. I really like the references to it as well. I really like the. I don't want to spoil a lot in these movies or spoil at all if I could hold myself accountable for, but like the references that like a certain character gives to like real life people. Like I like there's obvious one of like Steve Jobs and, you know, all the other characters that don't come to mind right now, but yeah, really enjoyed that one as well. And the fourth movie I watched, oh, it was Little Miss Sunshine. Great movie, one of my girlfriend's favorite films. So I've been having it, like I've had it on my list for a while. And for me to finally watch it, I mean, it has amazing actors in it. I'm a huge Steve Carell fan. I love The Office, if that says anything. So, I love Steve Carell. To me, he's like Michael Scott in every movie still. So, yeah, and I would like to say it was a very deep film, and I feel like a lot of people could agree with me on this. But just the underlying dark themes in the movie, and how, you know, again, I don't want to spoil too much, but how it's all driven to be positive and be kind of see the brighter day, no pun intended with the sunshine part, but to see like brighter days and see better times while all of this is happening, all of this, you know, negativity or, you know, personal, like, you know, tragic things are happening in people's lives. They're still trying to, it's funny because they're trying to hide it but not really, to like the youth, at least that's somewhat what I got from the film. I feel like I made it a little bit too deep than the film itself, but you know, I hope I hope someone gets me at least. And yeah, but I love the movie. Love the actors. Paul Dano did amazing as well. I love his character. Um, I wish in one alternate timeline I was that character. And yeah, that was the fourth movie I watched. But then the fifth movie I watched, the last movie I watched this month, which was ultimately my favorite, was Everything Everywhere All at Once. And my God, what an amazing film! I feel like I haven't felt like that, you know, from a film in a while. Like, just the ideas, the way it's conveyed, it's so deep and original, and I love how unexpected it is. That's something that, like, I felt like I've always thought about this film, which without even watching it. I remember when it first came out, like trailers and stuff like that, and I genuinely couldn't, you know, from a trailer normally one could get like the plot of the movie or maybe some things that happened, but I honestly couldn't make out like a timeline or anything for the movie from the trailers. Like, I had no idea what was going on, like when I was watching trailers. Obviously watching the movie, like, one could tell, but super amazing. I love how things are conveyed. Not to spoil too much again, but the part where it's just text and stuff like that, amazing. I feel like it's I don't know if any other movie has done it, probably, but like super rare for me to see that in a movie, and it just touched like another level. Like, I related to it in such a way that I haven't related to a film in quite a while. Like, and it was a different type of relate. It's like it's not like a you're not alone type of relate. It's like I don't know how to put this into words, but it's like it's okay type thing. It's not so much that like we understand your pain, we also go through it. It's so much like there's this pain, but it will be okay. And that's what I felt about the movie. I rate these movies obviously in my own head. I don't want to angry anybody, or maybe one of these movies are your favorite movies and I give it a bad rating. I enjoyed all of them. I gave them a somewhat like no negative thoughts on each of the movies, but for sure like I gave a 5 out of 5 to Everything Everywhere All at Once. That's all I know. Like that movie, just, like I said earlier, yeah, it's been a while since I've watched a movie that hit me the way that movie hit me. So yeah, for February, I do want to watch more A24 films. I've watched a couple. I mean, Everything Everywhere All at Once is one, but I really want to watch a couple more. I know Moonlight is a A24 film, and I really want to watch it as well. It's one of my, like, it's probably on the top of my watch list, so I'm probably gonna watch that next month. For things I bought or like I've gotten, I'm not gonna lie, I have a very big, strong, whatever you want to call it, shopping addiction, and I've been trying to stop it as much as I can, or at least get better, not buy as much or buy things that are more useful to me. And I feel like maybe I've achieved it because most of the things that I got this month were gifts, all from my girlfriend actually. So she's amazing. So thank you for that. But yeah, I felt like I've been holding myself accountable for things if I do buy them. Like I do try to think about it, not just spontaneous buy it, or like just buy it off like a limb. Like I actually think of how will I use the item, or how would it be beneficial to me and stuff like that. So I've been doing that a lot, and I guess it's been working. I guess because I mean I haven't bought anything, to be honest, that big for myself. The first gift that I got, actually, that she got me, we both went to Books and Books. It's like I would say it's like a better version of Barnes and Noble, even though it's smaller. Cause I don't know, the variety there is just a lot better. And she got me this book called Fangs. It's by Sarah Anderson, but it's very nice. It's a graphic novel. It's not really like a book, but I just love the artwork. She knows that I love art, and I mean I feel like it's a big person of who I am, but I love artwork, and I love the unique style of certain things, like as you can see there. It just looks super nice. I really love the thin lines, everything about it. To be honest, I don't know why it reminds me of Adventure Time, not in art style, but I think in the characters, because it's like a vampire. She's like she reminds me of that character in Adventure Time. I don't know her name right now, and I don't want to butcher it or like say something totally off. But yeah. So that was the one of the things that I got this month. Another gift was a lunchbox, Carhartt lunchbox. If you guys know, I love Carhartt. I love their products. I have that Carhartt jacket that my girlfriend also got me for Christmas that I wore. I feel like I wore that in the first 2 videos, like majority of them. So it's kind of embarrassing. I did wash it, so don't worry. So, but yeah, Carhartt lunchbox. I really needed a lunchbox. I mean, it looks like she knows everything I need, so I really need a lunchbox. I don't know if you guys know, but I go to college, and like how people always say college students are broke or whatnot. I'm starting to fall into that category, so I'm started packing my lunch, and I needed a lunchbox to pack my lunch. I also packed my girlfriend's lunch, so this fits both of our lunches. It's amazing because it has a strap. So then, like, when I have to go to the bathroom, I don't, like, just leave my lunchbox stranded. I get paranoid. So I can just put it on my side, or I can even, like, put it over my head, even though it's a little strap. So it's, like, kind of uncomfortable at first, but it's just for, like, 2 seconds. So you'll be fine. And, yeah, it's really big. It's, like, a lot of things fit in there. So very nice. I love this lunchbox to death. And the third thing that I got is this Squirtle. The Squirtle's amazing. Squirtle, do you want to say something? I agree with Squirtle, and uh, I just got it because one, I love Pokemon. Uh, I also have another one. So Charmander needed a buddy, so I got him Squirtle. And I got the Charmander last week. If not last week, last year, so I can't put it in the January pickup. I'm not that guy. I don't lie. So I got Squirtle. My girlfriend got it for me as well. I just love Pokemon too much to not get this. And yeah. The other thing that I got, the last thing that I got this month, is my new Frank poster. If you guys are Frank Ocean fans, you guys know that he dropped merch, like blonded merch, not so long ago, at least at the time of recording this video. And he dropped some posters. He also dropped a vinyl that my girlfriend also got, but I'm thinking about selling it. I'm not sure, but I have the poster. It's amazing. It's right next to my other Frank poster. I would show you, but I'll have to move the camera. I'm probably going to insert clips of the poster. And yeah, I love it. It's so cool. I just love just looking at it. He is kind of teasing us, like press release or whatever. I wish he would press release. Like, we're waiting, but I still love it. It's amazing. Also, really what I wanted. I've been wanting a poster, and she got me that, so it was very, very nice. Oh, and I also got this tattoo. I forgot about this. It's a poem. I don't know if you can see it. I kind of have a lot of tattoos. I don't know if you guys can tell from the videos, but I got this January, I want to say like January 2nd or 3rd, actually. One of the first things. I did pay for this. So yeah, it's really nice. It's like a really, really nice poem. And yeah, that's the only tattoo I got this month. I do want to get a new tattoo next month as well. Maybe one or two, several, I don't know. I haven't been very like 100% about an idea. I know I want to get certain things and I'm kind of skeptical about them, but I just get my tattoos of like how I'm feeling like at the time, so we'll see if anything comes to mind, but that's basically all I've gotten, and all I've gotten this month. As for video games, I feel like it's kind of like the opposite than movies. Like, I used to not watch as much movies back then, and now I'm watching more movies. I used to play a whole lot of video games when I was younger, and now I'm not playing as much. It's just hard for me to find a game that like really grabs my attention and really like I get hooked on it, and I haven't felt like that for a while. Even the game that I played this month, I only played one game, and that was the South Park Stick of Truth game. I've heard so much about the South Park games, like when they released back then, and I've watched a couple walkthroughs or like playthroughs on YouTube, but I never got to experience it firsthand, and I was pleasantly surprised. Like I said, I've been in kind of a video game drought, I guess you can call it. Like, I haven't been finding games that I enjoy as much, but the South Park game was a nice one and enjoyable as well. I guess I should have said this earlier, but I've never watched South Park before, so this was like my first encounter with South Park. I watch a couple clips now and then, but nothing really. I didn't even know like the characters' names before playing the game, and even now it's kind of hard to remember since it's, you're in this world in the game of like the Stick of Truth, and they're role playing, I guess. But I was very, very like delighted from the game. I'm not gonna lie. I love games that gives you like dumb side quests, like, oh, can you go tell this guy that this, that type thing, like, and for it to have like funny twist and unexpected twist. I love that as well, and it did good. It reminded me, not gameplay style or anything, but the story kind of like where in the part where like you get like dumb quests, side quests to do this, to do that, kind of like Borderlands. I was a huge Borderlands kid or teen, I guess, but me and my friends used to play Borderlands for like so long, and for sure it kind of gave me that type of vibe. Only single player, obviously, but yeah, for next month, hopefully I get to play the second game, the the second South Park game. I already have it bought, so it's just act of playing it that's left. And hopefully I enjoy as much as the first one. I actually enjoyed Stick of Truth quite well. So for songs that I listened, I feel like I go through this loop of like when I'm really feeling a song, I just play that song a lot and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it until I get kind of bored or kind of, you know, like I just want something new, like a new feeling, a new song, new like rhythm, melody, whatever. But the songs that I'd be really listening this month and like that's on my top played on Spotify, for sure it's a mix of everything. For example, like my top one was Dearly Beloved by it's on the Kingdom Hearts soundtrack. But I don't know why. I was just feeling it this month. Like I think it was I did like some writing this month, like for the episodes and whatnot. And I can't write, or I can't not even write, like I can't do like homework or something. Like I can't work on producing words, I guess, if like I'm listening to music with words. It's kind of annoying for other people, but so yeah, Dearly Beloved was up there. The Shion like sound, like how she has like her theme in Kingdom Hearts as well. That was also in my top 10. I've been really into Phoebe Bridgers recently. My girlfriend introduced me to her music. When we started talking, and I've been slow. Like I was obsessed with the Punisher album, but this month I've been really listening to like Motion Sickness. Like I guess like her previous album. I've been listening a lot to that. I've been listening a lot to Frank, Moon River to be specific. I don't know why. It's like I don't know, something in me is telling me to listen to these songs. I don't know what it is, but I really love Moon River. I mean, I've been listening to it since it came out a while ago. Actually, it's funny how time flies. But I don't know why it's like reignited recently, at least in my rotation. And Frank, I know that. I know Drake, Jumbotron poppin'. That's on replay as well. I know the video came out for that song recently too, but ever since Her Loss dropped, that song has been like very prominent, I guess, in my rotation, and that's it, to be honest, from that album. Party dropped, Party Next Door, so that's also on my rotation. Her Old Friends, I Love Me Party, and I mean, I feel stingy from saying this, but we need new Party. It's always good to hear some new Party, and so we got that. I don't want to miss anything either. I just recently discovered. I'm sorry, I'm on my phone. I need to check this. Break-ins. There you go. So, not that I recently discovered Break-ins, but I guess I recently discovered his old album. Like, I know that his new album dropped, and that was my December rotation. My top 10 songs were all songs from the album. That's how bad I was hooked onto it. I don't know what it was. I mean, I was supposed to see him live. I went to an Aries concert, and he was the opener, but he didn't, he was like sick or something for the show, so he wasn't able to come out. But I mean, it's a missed opportunity because I'm a huge Break-ins fan now, and I was the track, to be specific, the one from his earlier album, from this Nose Ring. I've been obsessed with that one as well. That's on my I think that's top 4 in my rotation right now of January. So that's the music I've been listening to. I just discovered another new artist. This one I literally just discovered, so I feel like this is probably going to be my most listened in February. I don't know her name. This is her Spotify profile page. I don't know if you guys know who it is. I'm probably late to the train. I'm always late when it comes to trends and stuff like that. But yeah, my God, her new album, or not new, but her newest. It's not newest either. I'm sorry. Her 2020 drop, Hannah, amazing. I've been listening to that from start to ending, just replay, and it's really nice. It's really amazing. Really would recommend. And for books, sadly, I've only read one book this month, and well, not really read. I'm still reading. I don't know if you guys watched my last episode of like the books I've already read, but I'm still on A Little Life. I'm still at the same amount of pages that I was last week, so that should give you a sign of how long this has taken me and kind of like the procrastination I've been putting on it. I wouldn't even say procrastination now. I don't know why I just said that, but it's just I've had a lot on my plate. Not gonna lie, like I've been dealing a lot with college and working on these videos and stuff like that. Like I said in the last video, I'll still stay true to that. But I'm not gonna lie, I haven't got any further, but my opinion stays the same. I truly enjoy the book so far as how much I read. And yeah, hopefully I get to advance in the next month. Hopefully I get to finish it. I mean, if I had to set a goal for next month, hopefully finish the book and start another. I mean, like I said, I have a whole lot of books to start reading, so hopefully I get this book done. So that's all I did this month when it comes to like movies I watch, songs I listen to, books I read, things of that nature. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I would say January taught me like kind of how this year should be in a way. Like it kind of set the mood for the year. Like I have been working a lot on myself, and I have been working a lot on my craft and college and these videos for you guys, and everything, to be honest. It's an incredible start, I'm not gonna lie. Way better than like the year before. So it's always good to improve somehow. And yeah, if I had to like pinpoint a certain like message or anything that I learned this month, well, for sure be like time management. Like I've learned, I don't want to say I've learned, but it's really put me to the test when it comes to my time management, because I have a lot of things like assignments due and videos due, and still putting time aside for my loved ones, for my girlfriend, for my family, for my siblings, my friends, time, trying to like provide everyone in a appropriate amount of time, I guess you could say, and trying to fulfill all their their desires, I guess you could call them. So I mean, I don't know, but yeah, in February, hopefully I continue. I still post consistency on YouTube. Hopefully I continue in college doing well. I don't want to say really, really well, but doing well, hopefully. I mean, hopefully really well, but hopefully February's as good as a month as January was, hopefully better. I hope you guys had a good January. I hope you guys got all what you guys wanted, or even more, I wish. And hopefully in February you get more as well, and we'll see how February goes for both of us, for all of us. And if you guys like the video, I know I normally don't do this, I know I said it last episode, but I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers, so if you guys could please just subscribe, or let others know to subscribe, or get your mom, get your dad, get anybody in your family to subscribe. It would be truly a lot to me. I was surprised of how many subscribers I got last video, so I'm truly grateful for all that love that you guys been showing me like recently, and it means a lot to me. You guys could like the video too if you guys like it, or comment, do whatever you want. Let me know in the comments what are your February goals and what do you aspire to do in February. I would love to read that, and you guys know I love creating conversation and whatnot. So I hope you guys like the video, and see you next Saturday.
I love you, Charlie. I love you.